Hey Yogi, welcome to your Twisty Yoga flow to reset. Now this class is great to do on its own or as a part of the 3-day Spring Transformation Yoga Challenge. And if you want to learn more about that, then go ahead and check the description of this video. So today for day 1, we're going to be focusing on resetting by cleansing and detoxifying the body of anything that's negative, anything that's no longer serving you, or anything that's holding you back from allowing new positive, maybe energy, habits, or mindsets into your life. A common phrase that you hear around springtime is out with the old, in with the new, and that's exactly what we're going to be embodying right here on the mat. So when you're ready, roll out your mat, maybe grab some water, and let's do it. All right, friends, beginning in a comfortable cross-legged seated position, go ahead and make your way there, and then bring your hands to your knees, palms facing up, close the eyes. Take an inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Now taking a few moments here to set any intention that you would like, to release anything that's no longer serving you, or anything that's preventing you from allowing something new, healthy, or positive into your life. And when we set these intentions on our mat, it's not to say that we're going to set the intention and all of a sudden it's going to happen, but rather that we're drawing these lines between what we do on our mat and what we want to do in our life, so that as we breathe through any discomfort on our mats, or as we release into any challenging postures, we might be able to draw those connections again when we come across any discomfort or challenges in our life and realize, I've been here before and I've done this before. And that is when yoga really becomes more than just a practice, but it starts to become more of a lifestyle. So take another moment here. And if you can't think of anything, don't worry about it. You can always pause at any moment during your practice to set an intention. And when you're ready, let's open the eyes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your right hand down to your side. Left arm reaches up and over to the right, making sure both of your sit bones are staying grounded. Your next exhale will bring you back up to center. Inhale, reach up, lengthen up. Exhale, take it to the opposite side. Really opening through the chest here, maybe looking up. Coming back up to center. Inhale, exhale one more time. Right hand comes down, left hand reaches up and over. Inhale, stretch a little further. Exhale, bring your top hand forward and down to the ground, reaching your forehead for your right knee. And just deepening that stretch in the left side a little bit. Again, making sure those making sure those sit bones are staying grounded to the mat. And releasing back into the side stretch. Exhale, coming back up to center. Inhale, let's take it to the other side. Exhale, come down, left hand down, right hand reaching up and over. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring your right hand forwards and down. And then trying to bring your forehead as close to the left knee as possible. Awesome job. Go ahead and release back into that side stretch. And on your exhale, let's come back up to center. From here, we're going to make our way onto our hands and knees. And then just scoot back to the back of your mat, feet and knees together. And go ahead and sit down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Forehead comes down for a quick child's pose. Inhale, broadening through the low back. Exhale, trying to allow those hips to sink a little closer to the heels. Now pressing into your hands, rounding up, coming all the way up to your all fours, and then shifting forward and lowering down to your stomach. Forehead comes down to the mat. Now bringing your hands forward to about 11 and 1 o'clock, coming up to your fingertips. Inhale, round up, lifting the chest and then the head. Exhale, lowering first the chest, the chin, and then the forehead. 2 more times. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, rolling down, trying to make this motion nice and fluid. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Bring your forehead down and then just slide your hands back so that your hands are right under your elbows. Pushing into your hands and the tops of your feet. Lift your chest, extend the arms, coming into your upward facing dog. Pushing down through the tops of your feet to lift your thighs off the mat. Drop the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Spread your fingers wide, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Your core is engaged and you're gazing back towards your thighs. And you can walk your dog out here if that feels good. Now from here, inhale, reach the right leg back behind you, bend the knee and bring it into the chest as you round forward into plank and step that right foot up in between your hands. Drop the left knee down. You can keep your toes tucked under. And on your inhale, lift up, reach up into your low lunge, making sure that front knee is right over your ankle. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the inside of the right foot, and the right arm is going to reach up towards the sky or the ceiling, twisting to the right. Making sure that the twist is coming from your belly button and you're not opening up your hips here. The hip points are facing the front of your mat. If you're struggling with the balance, you can look down towards your hand and your foot, or you can look up towards your right hand. Holding here for just another breath. And then pressing into the ball of your back foot, you're going to lift the back knee off the mat, coming into your twisted high lunge. Using the breath here. And keeping your arms in this T shape, I want you to come up to your left fingertips. And keeping the twist, we're going to inhale, exhale, lift the upper body, and then release the back hand to your back leg. Left hand reaches up and over. Maybe gazing towards the back of your mat. You've got this. Just a couple more breaths here. Beautiful, and let's release, coming to center, high lunge. Shift your weight forward slightly and step the back foot up to meet the front. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Now look down at your feet and heel toe them out to the sides of the mat. Toes pointing out, heels in. Inhale, reach up, and this time exhale as you bring your hands down to your heart. Come down through a yogi squat all the way into your malasana. Finding length in the spine here. Hands in prayer, elbows pushing against the knees. And taking a little twist, bring your right hand down to the mat. Left arm reaches up, twisting to the left. And you can stay here, or if it's in your practice to take a bind, go ahead and do that here. Ooh. Coming back to center. One more breath. And really pressing into your feet, push up, lift up, and come to standing. And you can heel toe your feet back together so your big toes are touching. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, folding from your hips, and you have an option to bend your knees if that feels good. Inhale, lift up to halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands down, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Bring the right knee down, keep the toes tucked. Come up to your fingertips, find your balance, and when you're ready, inhale up into your Anjaneyasana, your low lunge. Allowing those hips to sink forward slightly. Feeling this beautiful stretch in your right hip flexor. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up, stacking your shoulders. And again, grounding down through the ball of the back foot. Let's lift that back knee off the mat. Twisted high lunge. And holding here for a couple breaths. And again, coming up to your right fingertips, you're going to keep your arms in this T shape. Find your balance, and when you're ready, let's lift the upper body. Back hand releases to the back leg, and your right arm is reaching up and over towards the back of your mat. You've got this. Use the breath. Maybe find a little smile here. Two more breaths. You can do this. Don't give up on me. And let's inhale to center. Shifting your weight forward and bringing the back knee up to meet the front, the back foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down to your heart. Again, heel toe your feet out to the sides of the mat, toes out, heels in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, coming back into that malasana. And let's bring the left hand down this time, and right arm is gonna reach up. And again, if you'd like to take a bind, go ahead and do that. Coming back to center, hands in prayer, one more breath. Awesome job. Press down through the feet and come up to standing, heel toe, the feet back together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, folding from your hips. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back into a plank position with your shoulders over your wrists, heels right over the balls of your feet. Pushing the mat away from you, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, opening into your upward facing dog. And exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Great job. From here, I'd like you to come up to your tippy toes and round forward nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time into your plank position. Slight bend in the knees, arch the back, push back, downward facing dog. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, take it back. 2 more times, following your own breath. Awesome job. From here, make your way down to your hands and knees. Swing your legs to the right or the left. And let's make our way to the middle of the mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Flexing your feet, sit up straight and tall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take a forward fold. And you can always bend your knees here if you can't reach your ankles or your toes. Releasing and then slowly making your way onto your back. Pulling the right knee into your chest and maybe giving it a little rock side to side. And then just switching legs. Releasing the left knee. And let's come into our final posture, our Shavasana. Allow your feet to fall out to the sides of your mat. Hands down by your sides, palms facing up. Allowing the tension to melt from your face. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears. Softening the belly. Maybe taking a moment to come back to any intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. And you can stay here for as long as it serves you. However, if you're ready to come out, then go ahead and begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe nodding your head. And then bringing the soles of the feet to the mat and rolling over to the right or left side. Pushing yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position once more. Keeping the eyes closed. And let's finish off this class with a couple breaths together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. And bowing down towards your own heart. Taking a moment to express gratitude for your wonderful practice, and remembering that everything that you felt here on your mat is always accessible at any point during your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for day 2. Namaste.